Hey guys, it's Matt Waters here today. I'm going to show you an easy way to clean up that old grill you have lying around, or if someone gives you one. In this case, my father-in-law gave me this one because he got a new one and it needs a little work but not much. So let's go ahead and get this thing cleaned up. And as you can see, it's not a bad grill. It's very nice, but let's open it up. Alright, so as you see with most grills, people, when they cook, you eat, the last thing you want to do is clean up, right? So we're going to clean these grates real quick, get them cleaned up. We're going to put the fire protectors off, we're going to clean those up, and we're going to wipe it down real good and hook a full propane tank to the regulator, and then we're going to get this thing working again. Okay, so we're going to need a couple things before we get started, guys. So go ahead and get yourself about a 5-gallon bucket of warm soapy water. Get yourself a pack of latex gloves, like the dishwashing kind. And you're going to need a wire brush with a scraper tip on it so we can scrape the crate. Alright guys, so one of the first things I want you to do before we go ahead and get started is I want you to take your wire brush, your grill brush, I want you to just kind of smack it around a little bit. Give it a quick little, you see how one end is the scrape end, so put it on there. What you're doing is there's a catch pan underneath, right? So you're going to go ahead and knock off all the stuff you can and get it loose before you stick it in your 5-gallon bucket. So you don't want stuff like that all in your bucket of water. I mean, you're going to have plenty off the grates when you scrape them like that. So just go ahead and give them a quick little on the grill scrape, Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take this one off, stick it to the side. Scraping. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of the fire dampers off. Give them a quick little brush. See these right here, guys. Alright, these are your burners. On the sides of your burners, you've got these little holes. That's where your flames come out from your propane, right? It's not a bad idea to take the bristle end of your brush and scrape them down. Now, you're not going to make them perfect looking, but it does knock off grime and dust that could be blocking holes. So say that you light your grill and only half of it lights and the other half doesn't light, right? Well, that's because something's usually blocking that, and if it can't go and flow in order, it's not going to flow right. So you might have something blocking if that happens to you. But like I said, while you already got everything opened up, you might as well go ahead and just scrape them down real quick with the brush. It only takes 2 seconds. Scrape it up and down, get it on the sides. Alright, and then just keep scraping. Like right here, all that grime from grease from like steaks and vegetables and all that, just go ahead and scrape. Your goal here is to go ahead and get all the, all the grime, all the big stuff. Right? You want all that stuff to go ahead and be out, fall down, and then the only thing you want left is the the curb that you're going to scrape with this brush first, like this. Scrape it all around, Real quick, I wanted to point out that sometimes on these grills, the burners can get loose. And as you can see in this particular case, that is what happened. The welds were actually never penetrated, as you can see behind it right there. So I'm actually going to just go ahead and weld that in place and get it lined up nice and good and just weld it in. These propane grills, most of them come with an igniter button nowadays instead of the old school where you had to reach in and click a lighter, you know. So if this doesn't work, which I got lucky in this case because the battery is still good, and if you hear that clicking noise, that's the igniter igniting, right? If you get a grill and you're going to go fix it up and you're not getting a click noise, it's probably either a dead battery. Most people think it's usually the whole ignition and they buy that online or something, but as you can see, you just take that piece off right there and look at there. There's your battery. So instead of having to replace the whole entire mechanism, most of the time it's just a bad battery. Okay, so now that we have everything scraped down really good, we can now take our disposable towels or rags and we can take our soapy water and we're just going to go ahead and soak it down. Don't even worry about scrubbing it yet. Just go ahead and get everything nice and soapy. Alright, now we got everything nice and soapy. Now we can start scrubbing it down. Alright guys, just wanted to show you real quick that I went ahead and got that middle burner welded in place so it's not going to fall down and collapse anymore. Now that we got all that ready to go, we can now take our crates, right? Just want to lay it down on the ground like that. If you can get it to fit inside of your 5-gallon bucket, then that's fine. You can go ahead and do that. In my case, mine will not fit inside there, so I'm going to have to just scrape it on the ground. So what I want to do is I'm going to take my wire brush now. I'm going to dip it in my warm soapy water. I just want to get some water just kind of soaking on it for right now. Just go ahead and get it wet, let it soak. Alright, so our fire deflectors. Alright, they call these like deflectors because the heat comes from under and it deflects, right? I'm not too worried about these. I'm just going to give them a quick little scrub. A little quick little cleaning, you know, and then we can soak it with water and wipe all that off. So I'm going to take it and just wipe it down real good. Alright, and we'll do that for the other ones. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing with the weenie rack. Get a little bit of water on it. Like that. Scrub brush. Give it a good scrub. Knock off all the little debris. Alright, and here's the weenie rack now, all cleaned up, sprayed down. Looks like brand new. Okay, so now that we got the deflectors put back on, we got the crates put back on, we got the winnie rack back on, right? Now, I want to shut the grill, just like that. Now we can take a new rag. Don't use the rag that you just used to clean all that black tar and stuff with. Alright, go ahead and throw that rag away and replace your water. Alright, so now that we got the grill all wiped down and cleaned up, it's going to go ahead and dry. We're going to give it like an hour to dry. That way, in case any water got inside of the gas line holes or the orifices on the ignition burners and stuff. So we'll just give it an hour to dry, and then we'll come back and hook up the propane to it. Alright, so now you can see we got the propane tank in place. I'm going to go ahead and hook it up right now. Make sure all your connections are good, and then go ahead and turn your propane on and open your valve all the way. Don't just crack it open it all the way, that way it can flow. As you can see here, we went ahead and as we hooked up our propane tank and got all the gas purged through it and ran, we now have the side burner working. As you can see, there's the flames right there. So now we have a side burner where we can make like chili for the hot dogs, or you can make pork and beans or baked beans for your cookout. So now that that's going, let's go ahead and turn that off. And that has a self-igniter inside of it. It's not ran on the same controls as these. This one lights itself, as you can see. And as you can see right here, we have our other burners working now on the grill. So now that all of them are working, we can put our crates back in place. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and watching me repurpose this grill, because someone gave it to me. To them it was old, but to me it's new, and now it looks brand new. Everything's clean, shiny, scraped down, got a full tank of propane hooked up, ready to grill out with our friends and family. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and check out my other videos on my channel. Have a great day guys, and we'll see you next time.